What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? A time has finally come. Early this morning, in the wee hours of the morning, they said we couldn't do it. They tried to bully us. They tried to ostracize us. They tried to mold us into popular opinion. They called me a contrarian. They said I couldn't do it. But look at me now, boys. Look at me now, boy. Look at that. Look at that. You see that right there? Look. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. And it's keep going. It kept going. It kept going. That bitch kept going. Finally, we did it. We finally did it. Better late than never. Better late than never. 50,000 subscribers. Unfortunately, something drastic happened this morning, though. Because of this, I was forced to do something that I really do not like. And I'm actually, quite frankly, ashamed of that I did this morning because of 50,000 subscribers. I was forced to do something. So, for those of you who see like the main YouTube page, it just updates in increments of 100. So you may see, like right now, it'll say 50.2K subs, I think. Let me go look at it real quick. But on the YouTube Studio app, it shows you every single subscriber. So if I go to the YouTube Studio, right now I'm at 50,226 subscribers. Well, this morning, this is kind of a pointless story, but this morning, let me go back and look. In the wee hours of the morning, I checked because I knew I was heading that way, right? I knew I was heading that way. And I was like, I might hit it by tomorrow morning, but I might not. I don't know. So I checked it this morning and it was at 50,016. And I missed the screenshot. So I didn't get the screenshot of it actually saying 50000. So I had to use the screenshot that I have and edit it to actually say 50,000 because I didn't get the actual 50,000 screenshot. But nonetheless, I did it. I edited a fabricated 50,000 subscriber display to put in the thumbnail. But nonetheless, it's real. I mean, obviously it's real. And then you can see this behind us. Obviously, that updates every 100. But anyway, Chase, thank you for the 33 months of membership. Let's go 50K. You deserve it. They called me a contrarian. They said I was faking donos. They said this dude's faking donos. Thank you for the 33 months of membership. Let's go 50K. You deserve it, brother. Thank you. Anon, thank you for the 1999. Congratulations, you bum. Thank you, man. I greatly appreciate it. Like, it's crazy, man. There's people that come in here, drop a 20 bomb, drop a 50 bomb, drop a 100 bomb. There's some, like we don't really even know each other. There's some people that you know in real life that won't even like hang out with you. They won't even do nothing with you. You know what I mean? You can have people, oh, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Who needs friends? You know? Thank you for the 1999 Anon 76. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Nuclear. I'm done. Thank you for the 199. Congrats on 50K, bud. Thank you. Zorro, thank you for the 24 months of membership. 2 years of straight facts. Probably wouldn't have stuck around for the sport if it was not for this channel. Congrats for 50K. You deserve all the love. Thank you, bro. That's actually a massive compliment. That's a massive compliment. Thank you. If you guys could like the stream, I would greatly appreciate you guys. Let me read some of the chat now, okay? Well earned. Thank you for always being the real deal. 100K coming soon. Dude, if I get 100K, I might actually faint. It's going to be a long road to get to 100K, but you never know. You never know. One of the few times I defended Ankalaev and said it's ridiculous for Jiri to get a title shot over him. I'm an Ank detractor, and even I think it's BS he skipped over for Jiri, who I love. Dude, if they do that, I'm going to have a complete meltdown. I'm going to have a complete meltdown. We don't know for sure. It's a rumor. These rumors get spread around. It is a credible rumor. But Paulo Costa's on the last fight of his contract, and he's notoriously hard to negotiate with. So, push comes to shove, the UFC may tell him to fuck off. may tell him to fuck off. Hold up. Wait a minute. No 79 way. Thank you for the 19.99 SAR. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 19.99 SAR. I forgot what that is, but thank you. No, you do not get a plaque now, Osama. Appreciate you. Most accurate MMA commentator, 50K is just the beginning. 100, dude. If I could get 100K, like in the next, let's say by next summer, I can get to 100K. I'd be pretty hyped up over that. There might be a sexual component to that. There might be a component. What's insane is that video that I did. I knew it was a straight up heater. Okay. I knew I've been pumping out heaters lately. Okay. Not the prediction video. Nobody gives a fuck about the prediction video, but you should. But the video I put out, I knew it was a heater, but I didn't think it's going to pick me up like 500 or 600 subscriber type heater. You know what I mean? That thing is still getting views right now. I think there's a point in time where I was putting out videos. This was like early on. And what would happen is it would get decent views and then it would taper off and then randomly it would start getting views again. That's what this one's doing. Maybe I'm back. And that I had a big growth period that was do that. It's like YouTube has you in the algorithm a bit. So maybe I'm back on that algorithm right now. So thank you. No way. Appreciate you. KJW, thank you for the 10 Australian dollars. I appreciate it, man. What more can I say? Thank you for the 10 Australian dollars. Congrats, Joey. Keep up the good work. I will keep up the good work, brother. I'm going to go back and read the chat as well, but I'm just trying to read these real quick so I don't miss them. Aaron, thank you for the $9.99. Aaron, if I remember correctly, was a former hater of the channel. Congrats on 50K. Stood on principle. See you at the top. Listen, people can clown my 50K all they want. I'm not saying anybody is. Really, there's probably not. That's probably a made-up argument. But I'm sure there'll be some like random trolls that'll clown it. This 50K is like other people's 200K. I'm telling you right now. If you knew, you would know. Okay. If you knew about that, yeah, the Islam video, the recent Islam video, where I went off on Max, went off on Chael, went off on Ariel, just took the fuck off, and it's still going. And it's not even like virality. It's not like 100K view video, but the view to subscriber ratio is absolutely insane on that video. Shockingly so. Because I posted that 2 days ago, and it's still getting views now. Because it is a banger. It's a heater. I'll be putting out heaters like this. I put out a heater tweet earlier today defending Mavsar too. That could be made in its video of its own. I've been saying that forever. But for those of you who didn't see it, on Twitter I posted a picture of this back here that says 50,000. I almost missed this. I saw it. I was 5 subscribers away from it clicking up to 50,100. And I hurried up and got here and took a picture of it. And like literally 2 minutes later, it went up. But I took a picture of that and I tweeted out, today I finally hit 50K subscribers. It's been a long time coming. While I know part of my success can be attributed to my devilishly handsome good looks, I also put in a lot of hard work. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. If you don't follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. Don't be a bum. Okay? But anyway. Anywho. Huzaifa, thank you for the 199. Oh shit, congrats, bro. You mean the Dean vid? No, the Islam vid. Not the Dean vid. All right, let me go back. Thank you, Aaron, again. Thank you, KJW. I really do appreciate all the donations. Thank you again. Appreciate you guys. All right, let me scroll back up so I can read a lot more. I'm not going to be able to read everything, but I'm going to try to read much more. Congrats, Tom Aspinall. Still did nothing wrong. Dude, I see Hokit saying Tom's a bitch. I think Tom's trying to negotiate a new contract. Wouldn't surprise me if they stripped Tom. Finally, my boy has done it. Look at me. Look at me now. Headshot dead. Joey been rapping all day. Started from the bottom. Now we here. I don't know really what I've been thinking about it. I don't know. The number's just sick to me. Like just clicking on the channel. Be like, yeah, I got 50K, brother. Congrats. What's up, Landon? Congrats, Osama. Thank you. Bro's here because he's a contrarian. Grown men celebrating 50K. Congrats. Congratulations, brother. Bro finally hit 50K after half a decade. Congrats, bro. Ilya Taporia would still beat you the F up. Robin, I appreciate the backhanded compliment, but you don't realize a lot of people don't get to 50K even in half a decade, okay? So, especially being themselves. That's what people don't realize. And they can say this is some type of cope. They can say that, like, I'm like somehow trying to be defensive or insecure about who I am or what I've done and what I've accomplished. At the end of the day, for me, I've been true to who I am and covered what I think needs to be covered and gave my real and honest opinions and have not cooked up some fake personality or persona to try to get people to like me or lie about my opinions to get people to like me. And we've built 50K off of it. Even though I've pissed a lot of people off. Do you think there's a lot of people who don't want to see that? For sure. I'm telling you right now. A bunch of people who don't want to see it. And guess what? Guess what they can do now? They can eat a fat one. They can eat a fat one. All right. Now, where was I at? Because it now scrolled all the way down. Robin being a bomb. Congrats, Joey. Awesome work. Thank you, Vlad. You should be proud. Thank you, bro. It's been a long time coming, brother. Hopefully YouTube pushes out this stream. Islam boring. Congrats, Joey. Been here since 263. That's crazy, bro. I'm pretty sure I do recognize your name, but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, bro. Thank you. Let's go. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. Allahu Akbar. Congrats, Joseph. Thank you. Henry, thank you. Congrats. Landon, thank you. Finally hit 50K. Who's Alex Pereira fighting next? Could be Josh Hokett. There's been some talks. Talks are being had. Discussions are being had. Contracts are being talked about. Fights are being planned. Things are happening right now. You get a plaque at 100K and another one at 1 million. Damn. Joey will always be my GOAT. Thank you, Noah. Appreciate you. By the way, how CTE riddled is Max Holloway? Dead ass serious. He's like, I'll take a welterweight title shot. This team doesn't seem to like what I said. Dude, who would want to see you fight for a welterweight title? You got sodomized by Charles Oliveira. Like, what? At lightweight. Max is acting like he deserves a title shot off of getting a win against the dead carcass of Conor McGregor. You know how weird that is? Congrats on 50K. I've been here since 30K. Thank you. How do I have all that? Let me clear that out. Shadow ban. No. Donuts. I don't know. I've noticed the algorithm keeps feeding me all different types of content creators talking about Islam, even from 5 days ago. That's crazy. Why is Max so butthurt? He started to fight first. Bro might actually have CTE. I know, and he's crying like, let me bring out my fake BMF belt. Dude, you haven't been a champion in 10 fucking years. Shut your mouth. Invite Nama Fazil here. No. Imagine you have a subscriber from Bosnia. I'll imagine that. Congrats, legend. Keep shitting on those right-wing fuckers in the sport. I will. So what, they just send you a plaque for 100K, not for 50K. Tom has no leverage for a new contract. He thinks he does, and he should actually. In a just world, he should have some leverage. So I needed to stream. It's been a long day at the hospital. Damn, bro. I hope everything's okay. Damn, jump down. Of course. You should have Dean Thomas on to celebrate 50K. Yeah, I'll hit him up. I'm sure it'll come right on. Have you seen a big update with the shorts you've been pushing out? No. I'm not seeing a big uptick from that. It's been from the recent videos. Over 64 million YouTube channels, 960K have 50K subs. That's top 1.5% of all content creators on the platform. That's pretty crazy. Fuck everyone, Joey. You do you. Facts. Been here before the beard and Joey's babyface era. Okay. A lot of great Joeyisms, effeminate cucky vibes, dump him on the bald spot, don't let him bully you, son, shrug, etc. What's the shrug? Shug. Just breathe, shug. Gonna be okay, Suge. You gonna be all right, Suge. You got this, Suge. You're a champion, Suge. You're a champion, Suge. Fry's been here since around 1K. What's up, Fries? Joey, I still feel like Josh Hockett would beat out. I still don't feel like Josh Hockett would beat Alex. I got Pereira's bummy ass. Bummy right now, but Hockett's so damn ass on the feet. He probably out-grapple him. Pereira's, I don't trust Pereira's grappling at all. People think it's great. It's because he's tall and lanky, but it's also because he's massive. He's not going to have a size advantage at heavyweight. The Dagestani grift is finally paying off. 50K, baby. Yeah, you got me. I've been grifting my way all the way to 50K, man. If I was grifting my way to 50K, I'd be like, man, I'm tired of all these crotch sniffers, man. I'm tired of all these crotch sniffers, buddy. Oh, man, look how based I am. Nah. Charles literally dragged this dude. I know. Max needs to shut his mouth, bro. Islam would do whatever he wanted to him. I know. Keep up the good work, and I hope you don't fall into the trap of bias. Your recent videos defending Makhachev, calling out people, hate Muslims, have brought you quite a few new subscribers. Bro, when have I ever been biased in a way that I let it affect my analysis? Of course, everyone has bias, but you can't let it, I'm not letting it affect my objective analysis on certain situations. I can hate someone's guts and absolutely defend them. I can like a fighter a lot, be the biggest fan of them, and still critique them. From 1K to 50K, what a run. What a run. I'm a subscriber from Bosnia. I figured you were. We got 50K before GTA. Let's get 100K before GTA. Joey, I laughed so hard when Max talked about Makhachev or Ali getting punched in the head too much. Does Holloway not realize he's the record for most significant strikes he absorbed? I know. I thought that was hilarious as well. Congrats on the 50K. I've always said you deserve more. You were good and honest, man. Keep it up. I will keep it up. You remember 2.5K? That's crazy. Chase said, once you hit 100K, I'm getting my wife pregnant again. Okay. Chase is going to be dropping loads in his wife for 100K celebration. 70% of Joey's subscribers are Middle Eastern. Literally, the majority of my subscribers are from America. It tells you in the analytics, like 80% probably. Clean bill of health. That was a good era. Clean bill of health. I was just randomly ranting on a live and I said clean bill of health. And that shit will stick forever. That shit is going to stick forever. Clean bill of health, clean bill of health, clean bill of health. I still think Tom's a complete fraud, by the way. Congrats, Joey. No more fly-by-night. That's true. That's true. I remember the days when we were counting to 2K. Long way. A lot of hard work. Facts, Benji. Benji been here for a little bit. The real question is who going to donate 50K for Joey's 50K celebration? Where's the one who vapes hat, bro? Nah, bro. Could you imagine? I wouldn't even be able to thank him for that. I'd be like, you're going to have to give me a month to thank you for that because I got to make sure that shit clears. Could you imagine my email went off right now and it said 50,000 PayPal? $50,000 PayPal dono? I wouldn't even know what to do. How would you even react to something like that? How would you even react to something like that? So we'll see. We'll see, man. I'm waiting. The night is still young. The night is still wrong. Still young. Sorry. Smack spray paint cans and civil unrest. Yeah, that's probably how I would celebrate. Been here since July 2022. Shout out Chase. Thoughts on Dean Thomas unretiring to corner Sean Brady? That retirement didn't even last a week. Dean's a bum. What do you expect? I mean, I'm telling you guys, all these narratives that I point out not narratives. All these opinions I have that are based on facts for years, essentially, beforehand, eventually always become true. You think Aspinall has a clean bill of health? Yes, I do. I thought Sean Amavov got booked. I have no idea. I'm dropping 50 on Carly Judas this weekend in honor of 50K. Yeah, that makes sense, bro. Get your $2.50 profit. Max versus Chandler, winner gets to be locked in a hotel room with Connor. Sure. Getting extra bummy around here for sure. Seeing Max holding 10 belts was a strong response. Real talk. It really wasn't, considering those belts are from 2019. Just watch Habib's Lex Friedman show. I think Habib beats Islam GSP, Anderson Silva same week. Okay. Getting 50K for beating the dead corpse of Dean Thomas makes this even more satisfying. It was more of a beating the dead carcass of CT Riddle, Max Holloway, and Chael Sonnen. Joe, do you run any business besides YouTube channel? If so, do you have any advice? Just do it. Yeah, just do it. Dude, I know so many people that do things that are literally basically stupid. They're basically dumb and they're still making good money. Like literally running like multi-million-dollar businesses and they're dumb as hell. So just do it, dude. Just figure it out. Most people don't know what the fuck they're doing anyway. I had no idea even how to edit a video before I started this. And look, 50K. 50K. Shout out to Noah for the $5 PayPal dono. Shout out to Noah. Appreciate the $5 PayPal dono, brother. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. If anybody wants to donate via PayPal, the link is in the description. Shout out to Noah. Joey doesn't have a lot of bias, but sometimes when fighters that lose to fighters he dislikes, like Fluffy, losing to Strickland will sometimes cause Joey to underestimate the loser in their next fight. Bro, I said Fluffy was trash before he even fought Strickland. When did you start disliking Max? You were praising and positive in your assessment of Max after he beat Arnold Allen. Probably around the time he was like acting like a bitch about the BMF title. He became annoying to me. Realistically, Joey just hit 10K because the other 40K are bots. Yes, exactly. Joey, congratulations on 50K. What's your next goal? 100K? 100K? I'll be happy for 75. We'll celebrate 75. Joey, who are your top 5 favorite fighters to watch? I'll say in no particular order. Islam, Charles Oliveira, Hamzat is probably number 1. I'm going to be honest. Jiri used to be on there, but not anymore. I think he's a fucking sore loser. I don't know. I'll just give you that. There's 3 of them. Ian Machado Gary too. So he's a maestro. He's a maestro. Definitely not me. Been here since 2.5K, finally 50K. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, a lot of haters are crying in the stream. Got to enjoy the tears. I'm sure they're the same people crying when McGregor didn't show up to the fight. Yeah, who called that as well? Yeah, somebody did say last week they were gonna drop a $500 bomb for 50K, didn't they? I have a screenshot somewhere. $500 is 50,000 pennies. That's insane. Joey, can you take your pants off for 50K? I think I'm gonna pass on that. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. I don't know if I'm that excited to take my pants off. Joe, if you got 50K, you would take your shirt off and do a nipper. Okay, you're just weird. Damn, now it just jumped to the bottom again. Real question is, what happened to Overlap? I don't know what happened to Overlap. Overlap disappeared. Joey, love the channel. Congrats. You deserve millions of subscribers. Thank you. Bilal, thank you for the $4.99. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. For some reason, that didn't even pop up somewhere. Thank you, Huzefa, for the $1.99. Oh, there it is. There it is. Thank you for the $4.99, brother. It was like delayed. Appreciate you, Bilal. Thank you for the $5 dono. Hey, congrats. Been sub since 22. Appreciate it. Where was I at now? It jumped all the way to the bottom and then I scrolled back up. I'm late. Didn't realize you was live this early. Congrats on 50K. Much respect. Much respect, brother. Much respect, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Daniel, thank you for the $2. If I could, I'd give you a big Ruzaboyev hug. You mean Ruzaboyev coach hug? Okay. This moron said ridiculous beard. What's next? Yeah. Okay. Islam got his ass whooped. Kalshi would probably send you 50K, but you said no. Screw that. They don't do it like that, but I get your point. Excuse me. Excuse the hell out of me. Disagree with you on quite a few topics, but overall, I enjoyed your planned content. Congrats on 50K. That's major. Thank you. We don't have to agree on everything. MMA Malik, thank you for the $4.99. Congrats, big dog. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out Malik for the $4.99. Greatly appreciate you. Can't believe we did it. We did it. Break out the red panties. Who's your top 5 favorite troll chatters? I don't know. Ilya for sure. Yeah, I like watching Ilya as well. He's on that list as well. Do you think Walter Walker can be top 5 heavyweights? 100%. Heavyweight sucks ass. You can qualify for a gambling sponsorship. I can qualify for that It's been a long time since I qualified for that, brother. No research. Who are you picking? Mavsar Volk. I'm picking Mavsar. And I'm confident in Mavsar. People don't give Mavsar enough credit, man. I'm so tired of people crying about Mavsar doesn't have any finishing ability. By the way, I tweeted out this earlier because people are clowning Mavsar. 0% finish rate in the UFC. Mavsar's UFC opponents had 90 combined UFC fights before fighting him in the UFC and had been finished a combined 6 times. 7 of those 10 opponents have never been finished in the UFC prior to fighting Mavsar. Look at the strength of schedule, including Lerone Murphy, Arnold Allen, Diego Lopez, and Danny Ige. For further context of their career durability, their career durability is also insane. 213 combined MMA fights with only 12 finished losses, which is 5.6%, and much of these coming early in their careers. Eat a fat one. Eat a fat one, bro. I think Mavsar not having finishing ability is the dumbest narrative in the history of the sport. Dumbest narrative in the history of the sport. Fighting the best in the world. If he was fighting straight up scrubs to get free title shot after free title shot, maybe he'd have finishes, you know? If he's fighting, Chris Montino, or he was fighting... Who were some of the other bums O'Malley was fighting? Fake win over Piotr Jan. I mean, like, who has O'Malley ever finished that's good outside of Aljo? Has O'Malley... I don't think O'Malley has a single damn good finish. And I know that's a different weight class, but I'm just proving a point here. People hype up O'Malley. Like, oh, he beat Raulian Paiva and Chris Montino and Thomas Almeida. I mean, you got the Ayman Zahabi finish. Fair enough. I'm done. Dr. Noob, thank you for the $19.99. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for the $19.99. Congrats on 50K, Joey. Daddy Dana will celebrate for you, Power Slap style in Mexico. That he will. That he will. Thank you, man. Thank you, Dr. Noob, for the $20 dono. You excited for Parnis's debut? Yeah, somewhat. Somewhat. Anyway, dude's trying to unclothe me. I'm done. Joey, accomplishment aside, and despite what the rankings say, who do you personally believe is the best fighter in each male division? Bro, you trying to ask the most difficult questions possible? I'll give you a quick answer. Who's the best in each division? Rankings. I'll say Jan. I'll say Mavsar. I'll say Arman. Islam. Hamzat. Maybe Ulberg and Gone. That's what I'll go with. Jay promised he would show us his... Okay, come on now. Thoughts on Dean Thomas? I think Dean Thomas is a bum. I think Dean Thomas is an embarrassment. I think Dean Thomas is super low IQ, man. Joey finally ponied up the money to buy subscribers to get over that hump. Yep. I bought my subscribe. I'm faking some donos, right? I'm about to fake a dono right now. Matter of fact. I will go with Volkanovski because he comes from the land down under. I'm sure you will. By the way, when's the last time Volkanovski had an exciting fight? Can someone tell me that? Based on the super casual opinions on what an exciting fight is. Mavsar has an insane resume. I agree. I can smell a KO by Mavsar. I swear I'm probably picking Mavsar by KO. Camille, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Congrats. Thank you. Cheeto Vera, but he's durable. He didn't finish Cheeto. Why is strength of schedule a foreign concept to MMA fans when comparing resumes? Because they're used to watching Alex Pereira fight Khalil Roundtree and get his ass whooped for 2 rounds. Kara, thank you, Kara. I appreciate you. Does this mean you're predicting Mavsar to finish Volk? Probably. I'm probably picking Mavsar by KO. And then everyone's going to be like, how could this happen? Volk's old. Eddie Wineland. Yeah, Eddie Wineland's really good, man. O'Malley flukes Aljo. The Aljo finish thanks to the ref. Yeah, early stoppage. Massive early stoppage. Joe, were you locked in with Dean Thomas? Were you locked in with Dean Thomas on the Deep Waters podcast? What would you say to Dean? I'd say you're a fucking clown. That's what I would say. Noah, thank you for the $10 PayPal dono. Appreciate you. Thank you, Noah, for the $10 PayPal dono. I finished writing the song for 50K Celebration. Just needs to be recorded. Oh, God. I don't even know what to say about that. We're gonna get to that. We'll hear it at some point. Why just a maybe for Ulberg? Could be Ankalaev. Could be Ankalaev. For sure. I agree with many of your takes, but can you give props to Strickland? He ended so many top guys. It's undeniable. He's a top 5 middleweight of all time. Based on what? If you think the Hamzat win is even remotely good, I question if you have a mental disability. There's no way people actually care about this Dean Thomas shit. He looks like a bomb, bro. He looks like a bomb in this. I got to put Ank above Ulberg since he's the only person who had 5-round fight with Alex and Joe. Been saying for months, find me one highlight of Alex on 313 for some money. Bro, people were telling me Pereira won at 313, and I said, look, somebody finds me one highlight. Somebody finds me a Pereira highlight, I'll pay him $100. Just send me a clip of a Pereira highlight, and they did not exist. They could not. They were like, Pereira won, man. Well, all right, just send me one highlight from the fight. That was good times. Congrats on 50K. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you, Kenny. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Congrats to you on... I saw some clips, bro. And I saw a really low IQ bum get dunked on badly. In an argument that is somewhat debatable. That's the funniest part about it all. But like that dude's I got to be honest. I don't know. You might fuck with him a lot. Could be good friends with him, whatever. You might think I'm dumb, whatever. That dude's a bum. That dude's like super low IQ. And I knew that long before I saw them couple clips of you just absolutely wrecking that dude. It's because these people think that they think they're smarter than they actually are. And then when they encounter someone who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about, they look like fucking idiots. So shout out to you. I saw those clips on Twitter. I should go watch the thing, but I probably couldn't listen to that. I think that guy sounds so fucking dumb. So, yeah. Thank you. Volk's last exciting win was surviving Ortega's choke. Yeah, and even that fight wasn't that exciting outside of those submission attempts. You know? Thank you again, Noah, for the $10 PayPal dono. I just saw that shit on my phone. If Joey picks Mavsar by KO and it actually happens, that genuinely will top the Mystic Joey 287 spot on prediction. I'm picking Mavsar to KO Volk. I'm telling you right now. And if I get that prediction right, I'm gonna be I don't even know what I was gonna say there. I thought of something else. I'm gonna be licking the air, is what I thought of. But you wouldn't get that joke. Did I miss Brian Ortega retiring? Now he's just a scrub that nobody cares about and we don't see him fight anymore. If you did that, DP would get mad and tell you. If I did what? I don't even know. Where are all the casuals that should be crying about how Volk runs and the whole time because he knows he's old and can't brawl anymore? I got a dip. Congrats again, homie. Thank you, Khalil. Or Camille. Sorry, I was reading Hamzat and said Khalil. Hey, Joey, congrats on 50K. What are your thoughts on current Islam versus Prime GSP? Jorge Masvidal is saying Islam would be GSP's easiest opponent, and Bisping agrees with it. Low-key, GSP would probably win, outstriking him with a jab. But I don't know. It would not be easy. It would not be easy. But Islam would not be able to out-grapple GSP the way he's out-grappled a lot of these other guys. But it's hard, man. It's such a disconnect in time period. It was exciting when Volk got KO'd. Yeah, Volk's a boring decision point fighter. When's the last time he got a fucking finish? Headbutting Yair? When's the last time he got a finish that wasn't a foul? Can someone tell me that? Am I forgetting something? When's the last time Volk got a finish that wasn't a blatant foul beforehand? Anybody? Islam's been wrestling way longer than GSP. Yeah, but GSP's wrestling, it was top notch, bro. So it will come down to who won on the feet. I could see Islam head kick KOing GSP. Volk has zero finishing ability. When's the last time he finished somebody that he didn't headbutt beforehand? It was TKZ? TKZ? Bro said TKZ. Congrats on 50K. Been watching since UFC 280 days. You might have the subs, but you don't got a dark side, 2 German Shepherds like I do. I'll just leave it at that. Fair enough. Fair enough, my friend. While how the sports changed, GSP never fought a Daggy. Okay. That is kind of weird when you think about it. That is kind of wild when you think about it. It's crazy GSP came back, cherry-picked that middleweight title, and diddy-bopped. I actually didn't respect that. I kind of hated that. Kind of hated it. Why is my shit lagging? Joey, what's up? Volk hasn't fought for 7 months. I know Volk's ruining the division. Boring point fighter. Boring-ass point fighter. Is inactive. And, yeah, he's got no Instagram followers. No Instagram followers, no personality, literally no personality. Other than his little old man fake costumes and his corny ass songs. So, is it crazy to think Ian Gary would outpoint GSP? I would pick Gary over GSP. Shax, thank you for the $5, bro. Some shit's my shit's glitching right now. In my opinion, if Volk were to have a chance against Mavsar, he should be able to finish the bummy. He should have been able to finish Bummy Diego at least once. Volk is old, boring, and is going to lose. And Volk doesn't have power. Mavsar's really going to put it on him. I'm telling you right now. I see Mavsar brutally chinning him, and people are going to say Mavsar got on the PEDs. Thank you, 10-7, for becoming a member again. I appreciate it, bro. Volk is a tippy-tappy merchant. Okay. Brian the Eagle Ortega. Who gives a fuck about Ortega? I've been saying Ortega's a bum since before I had the channel. Max Holloway ended him, bro. Never thought Max would get a belt. I did. But that's long gone now. DJ is actually a fraud, low-key. But I don't think Islam finished GSP in the first round. What would you have said to people who put GSP above Islam? I've never seen a complete fighter since GSP. He timed double legs, was beautiful to watch, good striker, and great BJJ. I mean, it is what it is. I just think some people make disingenuous arguments about the shit. GSP definitely got abducted by aliens as soon as USADA showed up. There was a lot of speculation about that for a long time. HGH gut and whatnot. There was a lot to be said. Truly. Truly, truly, truly. Ortega has gone through a rebirth. Dumbest narrative ever. Am I the only one who thinks Volk is terrified of being disliked by fans? Like being wholesome as a trained killer is a persona he puts on. There's something that comes off a little bit fake about Volk. There was something that comes off a little bit fake about Volk. I got to be honest. I got to keep it 100 with you. I got to keep it 100, fam. I'm pretty confident Mavsar is going to get it done, even if it's by decision. I'm very confident. Am I crazy for thinking Mavsar gets it done, whether it's via KO or decision or sub? I doubt it sub unless he rocks him and then subs him up. I think Volk would go out. Am I crazy for being confident? Excuse me. Excuse the hell out of me. Let me know. Let me know. Am I just fucking insane? Why is everyone hating on Volk in the chat? Not that I care, but what brought it on? A little bit of sarcasm. I was saying Volk is a decision merchant who's inactive, and he's ruining the division with his Instagram followers and personality. Yeah, you're crazy. Volk is a nightmare matchup. 40-year-old who's been rocked in his last 4 fights. Knocked out in 2 of them. Like, damn, bro. I'm telling you guys, the UFC force-feeding Volk bummy-ass Lopez made y'all think he was back in his prime. Lopez getting undeserved title shots convinced you that Volk was back in his prime. He's simply not. Mavsar is criminally underrated. You're not, but I cannot pick against Volk. He proved me wrong too many times. That's crazy. I only picked against Volk against Islam. Damn, have I ever picked against Volk otherwise? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever picked against Volk otherwise. I only picked against him against Islam. I even picked him over Taporia. Man, I can't shake the payment. The payment. I read something on the screen. I can't shake the feeling of Volk looking old against Taporia. Like, it's crazy because he's a champion, but he's kind of a paper champion. He's kind of a paper champion. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong or no? He's kind of a paper champ. Aussie stinking up. Yeah. Those dirty Aussie point fighters. Kajaz Mama, thank you for becoming a member. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you for becoming a shill. That's a great way to support the community. I appreciate it, man. Or woman, I'm assuming, based on the picture. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We have the largest female demographic in this community. Largest female demographic in this community. Islam is great defensively on the feet. I think he wins a striking matchup against GSP. I just see GSP landing that jab, bro. Imagine being a Joey shill. There's quite a few of them. If anybody else wants to become a member, the link is in the description. I think the new approach to stream where you're going through the chat much slower and reading the responses is much more engaging. I don't even know what you mean. Like scrolling back instead of trying to stay up to date. Okay. I love GSP, but losing to Matsera will always be an ooh loss. I guess so. Imagine if Volk is just rushing Mavsar right away and walks into a flying knee that just flatlines him. Don't make excuses, man. Watch. If Mavsar does finish Volk, everyone's going to say he's washed up badly afterwards. Islam definitely above GSP. Congrats, Joey, on 50K. Thank you, Nurmagomedov. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Mavsar is good in a serious threat. His striking versus Murphy left a lot to be desired. Dude, his striking against Murphy was actually good. He hurt Murphy with a body shot. I love Evloev. I already bet 2K on him. Dude, if he's a massive underdog, that's crazy. Mavsar's flying knee off the back foot just leaves Volk face down, ass up, with the ref shocked and not realizing Volk is out cold and Mavsar's dropping the hammer. Imagine Mavsar KOs Volk and then beats him like Jalen Turner beat up Bobby Green. I've been saying Volk is a bum for years. I'm glad the mainstream finally agrees. I don't know if I'm the mainstream, and I don't know if I'm saying Volk's a bum. I'm just saying he's out of his prime, and him holding on to a fictitious title by defending against Diego Lopez does not mean he's still in his prime. Do you like or respect Jake Paul? No. I never thought he was back in his prime after the Lopez fight. He looks like a shot. Agreed. I think I already read that, or you sent it before. I find it crazy that Max is annoyed about Islam bringing his lightweight belt to welterweight wins. Like, Islam never really lost the belt, so I don't know what's wrong with him bringing it. Exactly. He's a double champ. Fuck it. And, like, Max held on to his BMF title after he got knocked out by Topuria, so shut your mouth. He had no problem with McGregor having fake money belts at the presser. Joey, as a longtime listener and supporter, my wishes for you to ask Dana a question. Absolutely should one. Dana's so checked out. Congratulations, I mooch around here, but I am very knowledgeable and defend the channel. Oh, you mooch around here? By the way, I seen Henry Cejudo saying some of the dumbest shit. He's like, Gary didn't promote his fight. Shut your mouth, bro. Volk looked old, but Lopez fought tentative. Jay, much love and respect. You're an unbiased, honest MMA fan. Thank you. You say everyone is elite. It's a joke. You only know MMA slop. His striking versus Murphy was butt. Murphy was there to be destroyed and couldn't get anything serious going. Murphy was undefeated up until that point. Max is gay for Conor. You had nothing to say about those fake titles, right? Literally, I actually think Max is super. You guys want to hear the hottest take of all time? Might as well tell you, I got 50K now. You guys can't stop me now. Max Holloway is more unlikable than Ian Machado, Gary, and I mean that. I mean that 100%. And he's more of a cheater than Cyril Gahn. But nobody wants to see it because they're like, oh, fucking Max has cool tattoos and he's from fucking Honolulu, brother. He's from Honolulu, Calabunga, brother. And he fucking look how cringy Max is. Look at that outfit he put on the face off with Conor. Like, Max is more unlikable than Ian Machado, Gary. Like, imagine being so bitter. When he was talking about Islam having 2 belts, did he not seem bitter? Did he not seem bitter? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Am I wrong? Or did he seem bitter? And then he's talking about somebody got hit in the head too much. Yeah, it's you. You got hit in the head too much. You got hit in the head too much. You're CTE riddled. Bro was calling himself the best boxer in the UFC for outboxing Calvin Kattar. Give me a break, man. Give me a break. So first off, Max Holloway, I poked Justin Gaethje multiple times. Multiple times. He waves a wounded animal into the center of the cage at the end of the fight and gets a KO. And he rides the coattail of that for literal years. He brutally eye-poked Dustin Poirier twice in their fight as well. He refused to stand and bang in the center against Ilia Topuria. And then refused to give up his BMF title and said, I'm not putting it on the line for this fight. And then got pissed when Topuria was carrying around the BMF title and calling it like WWE-esque that Topuria even had it. Well, dude, he knocked you the fuck out. And now he's crying. He's like, Islam got 2 belts. Like, bro, that's brain damage if I've ever seen it. And he's like, yeah, somebody got hit in the head too much. Yeah, you. Your brain is mush. So, it is what it is. Hate me. Unsubscribe if you must. But I will die on the hill that Max Holloway is more unlikable than Ian Machado, Gary. I'll die on that hill. Dude's talking about dude, like, in the way he There's so many things popping in my mind. He's talking about other dudes having brain damage. Like, damn. Talk about a lack of self-awareness. He's talking about Islam. Why is Islam holding 2 belts? The dude you fought had 2 belts at a press conference. And you were saying, I want that to be on the line. Like, damn, you're punch drunk, bro. And like the thing is, he's like Uncle Rico. Coach would have put me in 4th quarter. We would have been state champions. How much you want bet I could throw a pigskin over those mountains? When's the last time Max Holloway got a title win? I don't even know. I genuinely don't even know. When's the last time he got a legitimate title win? He initially fought Volk, and it was Brian Ortega. The last time Max got a legitimate title win was Brian Ortega, if I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken? Someone tell me I'm wrong. I think it was Ortega, December of 2018. Holy shit. Holy shit. I was damn near a teenager the last time Max got a real title win. Bro, I forgot. He did defend his title against Frankie Edgar, didn't he? That's one fight I completely erased from my memory. I have no recollection of that. I completely forgot that even existed. What a fraudulent title defense that was, by the way. That's the fakest title defense in the history of the sport. I have no recollection of that at all. That was for a title. He was on a 1-fight win streak against Cub Swanson, and they gave him a title shot. Damn. So his last title win was July of 2019. If I'm not mistaken, let me take a look. Yep. July of 2019 was his last legitimate title win. And that's not even legitimate because Frankie didn't deserve that title shot. So it is what it is. I have no recollection of that fight ever happening. I'm dead ass serious. Don't remember at all. I have no recollection of anything at all. You wouldn't say any of this to his face. I promise you that I would. If you think for 1 second I'm scared of any of these dudes, you're sorely mistaken. He did the belt thing because Ali used Islam's account to talk trash. I don't blame Islam because Ali logs into it. Dude, that's the dumb. You don't know that. You don't know that that was 100% Ali. Like that's the take anytime someone talks shit who's under Ali's management. Like, oh, well, Ali did it. Well, he still fucking embarrassed you. Joey, isn't it funny how everyone's acting like Volk's going to destroy Movsar, but if Movsar wins, Volk will be washed and it won't be a good win for Movsar? Yep. Max fans are bragging about Max beating Dustin. Do they know he beat an old washed up Dustin? I poked him twice, bro. Got rocked and I poked him twice. Oh, that's the reality, man. Got rocked and I poked him twice. Max looking like Uncle Rico with his BMF title facts. I love MMA, but the fans have to get school in other combat sports. Very niche and base take. What, the Max Holloway one? Oh, there's going to be people who watch this stream back because I'm going to leave this stream up. And they are not going to be happy campers about that one. I'm going to lose some of them subs I gained. They're like, what the hell? Is anyone in here right now who subscribed over the last 24 hours? Anybody? Anybody who just recently subscribed over the last 24 to 48 hours? I'm curious. Best thing Connor did was take them stupid sunglasses off Max. How cringe was Max in that little Twitch outfit? Or kick outfit? Was it kick? Like, you tell me anything cringier that Ian Machado Gary has done than Max Holloway wearing that kick outfit. Tell me one thing that Ian Machado Gary's done cringier than wearing that ugly ass kick outfit. Tell me. There ain't something. There ain't something, bro. There ain't something. That shit was pathetic. Those meta glasses were pathetic. Like, dude, you're acting like a 30-year-old second grader. Max Holloway straight up clown cartoon character in that Twitch outfit. That Twitch outfit was embarrassing. Bro, Max thought he was aura farming with that bum ass outfit. I'm waiting. Is someone going to say something that Gary did that was more cringe? Oh, no. He took some dude's wife and then made him cook him meals afterwards. Yeah, man. What a cocky boy, man. He took someone's wife, took someone's bitch. And then said, you know what? After I took your bitch, you're going to cook me some fucking meals with fruits and vegetables and plant-based meat. And people are going to call me a cuck over it. I can't think of anything that Gary's done that's been more cringy than the fucking outfit Max wore in the Conor fight. Or what about Max looking at the ref like, ref, he's hurt, ref. Trying to bait the stoppage too instead of just beating the fuck out of him. I hate Max for that. Someone tell me. Ian Gary schooling Morales funny AF. He sunned him and made him his bitch. True. Jay, do you think Tapori would beat Max in a rematch? 100%. 100%. I mean, look at that outfit he wore. I'll never get over that. I will never get that Twitch outfit was hideous and embarrassing. Damn. Yeah. Conor cooked up Max Holloway. He said there's no way the world's most punched on face in the UFC, in UFC history, check the stats, is talking this way. What the F happened to this guy? And he put in ChatGPT, who looks older, the guy on the left or the guy on the right? And it said Max Holloway. He has the more weathered, lived-in face with deeper lines around the eyes and slightly rougher texture under lighting. Conor Wright still has a tighter, more polished look, even with the full beard. Max looks like an old man. Bro, low-key, Max looks like one of those fighters that you see at like 60 years old and you start to feel bad about it. You're like, damn, they took too much damage, man. Like, Max looks like how I'm going to feel about Tony Ferguson in about 20 years. The world's most punched on face. The world's most punched on face. The world's most punched on facts. That's facts. Hate to say it. Hate to say it. Truce, thank you for the 249. I believe that's euros. Baby, we did it. Baby, we did it. Baby, we did it. Thank you for the 249. Appreciate you, brother. Max at 50 with CT. Dude, Max's. Whoo. Max has a lot of brain damage, 100%. Should Islam have the right to wear 2 belts? Yes. Look what the moron MJK said about Conor. I don't care. Max corny. I mean, just look at the Twitch outfit. Or kick outfit, sorry. Should Islam? Yes, Islam has the... Joey, why do you think so many MMA fans obsess over the personal lives of fighters? Could they just be gay? I think a lot of them are. Cool Monkey, thank you for the 99 cents. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. If you guys haven't yet, do me a favor and like the stream and double, triple check and make sure you're subscribed. If you're watching this stream right now and you're not subscribed, you're a total bomb. At least Max beat Aldo twice. Connor ran from the Aldo rematch. Yeah, of course he did. Connor doesn't even really have good wins. Hey, love you, but do you have to address what do you have to address Umar's deleted tweets about the Holocaust? If you're talking about the weird videos he reposted, I don't think, like, it's not an excuse. He's still wrong and should have come out and say, like, this is fucked up. But I went and checked that out because I couldn't believe it either. And I think he just made a mistake because the guy was making another point. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember I went and checked it out when someone told me. He was making a broader point about something else, and I don't think he realized what was in the video. It was something about Palestine. Either way, it's wrong. He should delete it. He should apologize for it. I think people who act a certain way about that are no better than people acting a certain way about something going on today. So that's my take on it. I don't think he had malice. I think he made a massive mistake. As one of Joey's favorite one-liners, there's definitely some homosexual components to this. Now, I say sexual component to it. Islam definitely has the right to hold 2 belts. I think he should hold 2 belts every single time. Every single time out, he should hold 2 belts. I mean, especially with Gaethje as champion. We're going to act like Nam Fan is also a sad person to listen to. Dude got hit a bunch of times. I forgot, bro. I seen that recently. I seen that somewhere recently within the last year. Nam Fan. Let's see. He hasn't posted anything since 23. But he sounded horrible. Let me go. I got to go depress myself and listen to this now. I remember it was really bad. Listen to it real. I hope maybe he's just got a thicker accent from living somewhere, but he sounds terrible, bro. Let me hear what this says. Oh my God, he sounded totally normal. He sounded totally fucking normal. I hope maybe he's got a thicker accent. That's the only thing I can think of. Is maybe he's been somewhere and he's got a thicker accent now. Because he sounds horrible. Good Lord, man. This is bad. This is the video I saw. Damn, bro. That's really bad. He sounded totally normal. Oh my God. That makes me really sad. That makes me really sad. I wish you wouldn't even reminded me of that. And then I had to go suffer through watching it again. Anywho, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Nam Fan is a cautionary tale of getting into fighting. I know. It's gonna make me feel bad about watching this sport in a bit. Will you be sad when Max sounds like that? 100%. He already starting to sound like that. Surprised Leonard Garcia is in a mess with all those death matches. Dude, Leonard Garcia, I forgot about him, was in a lot of brawls. Congrats on 50K, my G. Thank you. Joe, if Umar beats Yadong, do you think the UFC will skip him while he beats Batista? While he beat Batista, Figueroa, Yadong, if Jan wins, they might give O'Malley. I don't know. But probably. Seems like Umar can't get nothing, bro. He's going to have to clean out the whole fucking division. I've been with you since 49K. Please never switch up when you're day ones. Yeah, I'll get on that. Just hop on. Congratulations. Congratulations, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Leonard Garcia is probably walking CTE too. In prison, men become gay because there's no other options for a lonely, ugly, and stupid MMA fan. The same is true. They become gay for the highly pushed fighters by the UFC. Okay. Alrighty. Umar definitely gets shot if Marab wins. They might do a Jan fourth fight, bro. Joey, congrats on 50K, man. Done it with hard work and being yourself. That's facts. BJ Penn might be the most punch drunk UFC fighter of all time. He thinks his mom is a clone sent to steal his financial assets, although Diego Sanchez, Nate Diaz, or Clay Guida qualify too. Dude, I've seen some of the BJ Penn shit. It's actually really sad. It's actually really sad. I feel bad for Umar. They don't want to give him the title shot. The worst part is they don't want to give him the fight that will give him the title shot, like against O'Malley. Oh, I know. Should have fought O'Malley in the January card. And O'Malley, I seen a clip on Twitter. It said O'Malley, he's like, I'm going to sit out and wait to see if Jan wins again because then we need to do that rematch. Like, what? Say what? So, yeah. Kajaz Mama, thank you for the $20 super chat. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you for becoming a member as well. Hey, Joey, I was disgusted after seeing what Max did. And this is coming from a Max fan. However, I'm even bigger Islam fan. And you were the only truth teller left. Congrats on 50K, my favorite YouTuber. Much love from Hawaii. Thank you. Thank you. Kajaz Mama. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, what Max did was embarrassing, honestly. A lot of people won't say that because Max is a fan favorite. So they'll just keep it. They'll be like, don't really want to say it. Don't really want to say it because it'll lose me subscribers. Does anyone remember there was a take that I had very early on about a fight? It was a very particular take on a very particular fight. And I want to say, let me look it up. I want to say it was in late 21. In late 21, I believe it was. And nobody would say the truth. Everyone avoided the truth because this particular fighter had a cult-like following. I will give you, you will get extra points if anybody gets this. So just to recap, there was a fight in late 2021, back half of 2021, that I had about a certain fight that was, I don't want to say it was unpopular, but nobody would actually say it out loud. Nobody would say it out loud. Everyone, I remember I went and checked around. Nobody was saying the truth about it. Nobody was saying the truth about it. There was a particular fight, and people were beating around the bush. This fight happened in late 21. Was it Nick Diaz Lawler? 100%. I said Nick Diaz straight up fucking quit. Nobody else was saying that shit. Shout out to the one who vapes, multi-time made man. Sorry I'm late. Congrats on the 50K. Thank you, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. I know you got a life. You got a wife, you got a wife and kids. Thank you for stopping by, bro. I appreciate you, man. Like, do you guys remember afterwards? I was like, nobody's saying it because Nick has a cult-like following and they don't want to piss anyone off. He straight up quit. He showed up for a paycheck and straight up quit. That's crazy you got that MMA Orchestra. What made you think of that one in particular? Like, I'm curious, did I give it away? Did I give it away? He obviously quit. I don't know why he showed up. It was embarrassing. It was pathetic and embarrassing, especially with the interviews he did. Joe, you said Nunes Pena was rigged too in 2021. Kind of felt like it. Kind of felt like it. That was my biggest video for the longest time. I think people were scared If we called Nick a quitter, he'd end himself. Dude, he was a quitter. Ain't no doubt about it, brother. Weirdly, Taporia losing made me like him more, and Justin winning made me dislike him. I agree. Congrats, Joey. I would like to print out a special shirt and send it to you. What do you mean by special shirt? It was cult like following? Okay. That's weird that you remember, though, that fight happened in late 21. That was a good call, bro. That was a good fucking call, brother. Dude, I hope they don't announce Jiri Costa tomorrow because I'm going to throw up. When's the last time people were actually hyped for a women's MMA main event? A long time ago. Nick Gogo Plata, Takanori Gomi. If you weren't there, I don't give a fuck what you have to say about it. I mean, I was there. I was there live, actually. And, dude, the whole fight, Lawler and Nick Diaz looked rigged as it was. Looks like Shavkat posted, he's coming back soon. He posted a story recently. Give him the title shot. Let Morales and Prates fight each other. At least Shavkat's got a controversial win over Ian Machado Gary. Damn. I hope Jiri makes a comeback. I'm worried for him. Fuck Jiri. Full of excuses. Actually kind of bummy. I was stupid as hell. I was actually excited for Diaz to return, even though he wasn't around for Diaz's run, and he decided to walk so Conor could run 5 years later. I wasn't excited at all. I knew he'd be completely washed up. I could tell from the interviews he was doing. I could literally tell from the interviews that he was doing. Damn. Give Shavkat the winner of Bonfim Brady. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Shavkat getting one win in the meantime. Jiri's so weird. Honestly, he's not bad in the first Pereira fight, but choked. In fact, Jiri is a choker. I just think he's not defensively responsible at all. Are Gary and Jiri similar and they both have too much mercy respect? Nah. Nah, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. The Diaz brothers are bums. All they do is cry and bitch all the time and ask for top guys and shortcuts. Yeah, and miss him weight. Remember, didn't they make that at 185 last second? Like, dead ass. Didn't they make that at 185 last second? And nobody even complained about it. Damn. Is anyone actually excited for the card tomorrow or no? I know my YouTube name is hard to say. Name's Britt. Thank you, Britt, for the $10 pay. No, I almost said PayPal. Thank you, for Britt, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. I know my YouTube name is hard to say. For context, I literally live down the road from Max, supported him, how his true colors shown through lately. Complete jealousy from him, bad look. Did he not seem bitter? The best way to describe it is bitter. Like, it's literally, he was just bitter. He seemed bitter as fuck. Like, I wish I was a 2-division champ. I wish I had 2 titles. Like, damn, dude, you're pathetic. I really think it came off bitter as fuck. Thank you for the $10, Brett. I appreciate the support. I really do. And thank you again for becoming a member. Is Aspinall okay? From what I heard, Aspinall's tucking his tail between his legs. From what I'm hearing, he's tucking his tail between his legs and running like a little bitch. He's too busy playing soccer or something. Please, God, Please, God, let Tom defend his belt at elevation against Gon at UFC 332. I want Tom to look at the clock after 5 seconds. Oh, he was already doing it, not at elevation. I wonder what 332 is ultimately going to be. Damn. Sean Shelby doesn't even look like he wanted to be there. Damn, Spivak looks so much bigger than Petrino. To live with Tom at the mall, interacting with fans, kicking the soccer ball with his glasses on, lives rent free in my mind. I think about it every time I hear Tom Aspinall's name. It is Shevchenko and Natalia Silva co-main event. I'm not that excited for tomorrow's card, but the main should be a decent banger. I'm probably not going to be live or do a video. I got some shit going on. I hate it because it's not the worst card ever. And I could easily cover it. But I got some shit going on. So I probably will not be here tomorrow. We'll see. Joe, I heard Jiri Paulo for the interim is genuinely disgusting. It actually makes me sick. Excuse me. I thought Aspinall's back to training. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Walter Walker beats Aspinall. Agreed. Agreed 100%. 150%. Check something real quick. Dean will coach Natalia Silva. Was he coaching her? I don't think he was he? It's crazy how Max even had the audacity to say he wanted to fight Islam after beating Conor, even though it was a joke. Like, dude, you didn't even get a real win. Like, he's asking for a title shot now? Max is asking, like, to go back to what Britt was saying. Like, dude, he came off bitter, jealous, and then he's asking, he's like, I want a title shot. I'm sure Gaethje would like to get that one back. Nobody wants to see you fight for a title, you bum. Aspinall made a new definition of taking your ball and going home. That's true. Aspinall's too busy not playing with his kids and being a deadbeat dad. Too busy not playing with his kids and being a deadbeat dad instead. It's just pathetic, man. And then Max acting like, oh, I beat Conor, so give me a title shot at welterweight. He said, I got to win at welterweight. Did you? Dude acting like he got to win at welterweight? Ew. Jones tore his pec and came back in less time. Jones may return before Aspinall. Truthfully. For all the haters in chat, Islam is your daddy. Okay. Crazy how Volk fought Max 3 times and couldn't exploit his grappling. Volk did take him down, but he never really tried because he was out striking him. I'm pretty sure he took him down in the second and third. Someone fact check that for me. He definitely took him down in the third, like once or twice. Hey, Joey, girlfriend walked in while I was listening and said, good job on the 50K, about damn time. Tell her thank you. Tell her thanks. Joey, do you think Mobstar would beat Prime Max at 145? Yes. Prime Max against Mobstar at 145 easily without grappling. Joey, can you make a GOAT list video? No. Tom is one of the worst fake still interim champs we ever had. Agreed. Max sounded like Joshua Van. That's crazy. If Dean actually cornered Brady against Bonfin, would he deserve to be shunned by the community? I guess so. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of over it. I've thought Dean was a bum for a long time. I've really thought Dean was a bum for a long time. I will say this again. Aspinall don't want to fight Gon because he knows he'll lose. Oh, he was hoping Pereira was going to beat him so then he could exploit Pereira's grappling. Can you make a feminine cucky vibes vid? Yeah, I'll get right on it. My fiance listens to audiobooks where monsters fuck each other, but she maintains I'm somehow the weirdo for joining one live chat regularly. Damn. Well, she can go to hell. Thank you, Shax, for the $100 donation. Maybe that'll call you more of a weirdo. Can you imagine how badly Patty would do Max? I think it'd be a first round finish, which is crazy to even say, but Max has no grappling, no jiu-jitsu. Jones beat 7 guys in 2.5 years for a title shot. Okay. I mean, that's great. Jones is one of the GOATs as well. Bro, Max looks so helpless against Charles. He even smiled the last few seconds. I swear on my life I was thinking that before you even said that. Thinking he survived the dangerous first round. He was like smiling throughout the fight. He was like smiling throughout the fight. It was actually pathetic. Like, dude, you're getting out-grappled. Like, you're literally getting out-grappled. But, bro, Coach Woodley and Nunes acting like Thomas doesn't know what he's doing. Joey, to show how much Ariel hates Dagestanis, he had Dean on his show not long ago saying how Islam and Habib should not be in the lightweight GOAT convo because BJ Penn's the lightweight GOAT. That's insane. I used to be a fan of Pereira, but seeing the way he handled his losses made him unlikable. Excuses after every fight, man. Like, crying about, oh, he gave me back shots. They weren't even back shots. They weren't even back shots. Pause. Joey, can we please feed JDM to Ian Gary so we can get an easy finish and another title shot? That's what I would like to see. Ian Gary would style on JDM bad. Badly, bro. He would expose JDM. Said BJ Penn's better fighter than Islam. Nah. No. Nope. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. I just do not believe it. I find it hard to believe. Like, how can you say that? Look at the strength of schedule from Islam. Look at the strength of schedule. Hold up. Let me see something real quick. I just seen something in my notifications or something. Let me double check real quick. How do I do this? YouTube sometimes is weird. I just got it to come up, and now it doesn't. Shout out to Smalley for the $20 super thanks. Shout out to Bilal for the $1.99 super thanks. Shout out to Eduarda for the 25 Ron super thanks. I just realized I didn't see these. And Christian for the $50 Swedish kroner. And Kim for the 129 Swedish kroner from 3 months ago that I did not see. I got to start making sure I check these. Appreciate you guys. I want to take a trip to Hawaii and knock out BJ Penn in a bar. Get that on your resume. Bro, even without the shots to the head, he still would have lost. Gone looked clearly way sharper. He was getting schooled. So BJ Penn, Kenny Florian, let me log in on my Fight Pass. I've seen it, but I don't remember it that much. UFC 101. Let me split screen it real quick. Let me see how good he looked. I like the old fights giving you a little bit of nostalgia. Kenny Florian doesn't even look like he'd be good. Congrats, Joey. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, Eric was saying how the night VJ beat Kenny looked like the most unbeatable fighter ever. Technically, MMA math-wise, Prates should fight Shavkat next. Dude, Shavkat beats Prates easily. Low-key, I hate to say this, right off rip, looking at BJ Penn against Kenny Florian, he doesn't even look like he'd be top 10 today. He looks fidgety. He looks plotty. He looks kind of slow. Yeah, I just don't think it's the same level today. I might, to be honest, Ariel's not the only one. Old guys have been biased. This bias nostalgia. Yeah, I think there's also recency bias as well. Pereira got a middleweight title shot because he also had 33 kickboxing wins. Doesn't matter. Those kickboxing wins don't get you a title shot. The Alaskan Assassin. Yeah, I know Florian went down to featherweight and got a title shot against Aldo. In 10 years, everyone will be saying the same thing about this era. That's true. Even if Islam would have got a head kick KO, they would have discredited him. That's true. Either way, it's clear to me that Islam would easily beat BJ Penn, even on his best night. You weren't there. Trapped Kenny's arm in a rear naked choke. Was it a first round finish? Must have been second round, maybe. I like BJ's aggressiveness. I never really saw prime BJ. I'm just gonna fast forward to the ending. He does nothing to write home about, in my opinion. You can tell BJ actually liked the fight. Unfortunately, he's brain dead. Took full mount, took his back. Even on the ground, these guys don't look as sharp by any means. I like the kick to the ribs. That was actually sick. He was distracting him with those kicks to the ribs. Was even distracting me. Damn, it was lightning quick. It was lightning quick. He snatched up that rear naked. He was holding. Boom, he latched it up. Squeezed him like he's going to pop his head off. And tapped him. I mean, he looked okay. Oh, snap. Shout out to Lloyd for the $50 super chat. Shout out to Lloyd. Congrats on 50K. You're a real one. Shout out to Lloyd. Lloyd's been here for a bit. He's not crazy active in the chat, but every so often he pops up with a $50, $100 dono. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Lloyd. I remember Lloyd donated right after I ended the stream one time, and I felt like shit because he didn't show up for another week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 50K, man. Lloyd's been around for a bit. How many OGs do we got nowadays? Yeah, the sport has evolved. It's supposed to. Congrats, my man. I can't believe finally 50K. But it's on. It's always on to the next one, man. It's always on to the next one. Now I want 100. Now I want that 100K John. That's what I need. The 100K John. That's what I think needs to happen. Imagine I just start having videos just pop off and boom, I'm at 100K before you know it. Would love that. UFC 333 is going to be good. Okay. Congrats on the milestone. Thank you. Did you restart your stream after Lloyd donated? I did not. I don't think. Maybe I did. I don't think so. I did that one time, but. Joe, are you choosing Kevin Vallejos to beat Lerone? Probably. I think Kevin Vallejos is nasty, man. Am I OG? Sure. Aren't you the dude that always comments the timestamps? It changes your username in here, so I can't actually say it, your actual real name that you when you comment in here at least. Unlike JDM, when Ian Gary lost the first 2 rounds, he didn't go into his corner and start crying. Bro. Yeah, I mean, Gary could have pulled a JDM. Could have lost the first 2 rounds and ran to his corner and started crying. That's a good one. I'm going to have to bring that up soon. Let me tweet that out. Ian Machado Gary doesn't get enough respect for his performance against Islam Makhachev. Unlike JDM, after losing, unlike JDM, he lost, unlike JDM, when he lost the first two rounds. I don't like how that looks. When he lost the first 2 rounds, he didn't go back to his corner and start crying. He made adjustments and came back out and won the 3rd and 4th. Ian Machado Gary doesn't get enough respect for his performance against Islam Makhachev. Unlike JDM, when he lost the first 2 rounds, he didn't go back to his corner and start crying. He made adjustments and came back out and won the 3rd and 4th. Bro, JDM was... Imagine if that was Gary. We'd never hear the end of it, bro. JDM is crying in between rounds on multiple fights. I don't want to hear that he's some Australian savage. He's a crybaby. Congrats on 50K, Joey. I disagree with you a lot, but you are by far the best creator in the space. Thank you. In the MMA space, thank you. I appreciate it. Warrior, what's going on? 50K, congrats. You get a new YouTube plaque. Not till 100K. I don't have any plaque until 100K. But thank you, brother. Yeah, man, some guys go back to their corner and cry. Some guys go back to their corner and cry. Other guys make the adjustments and come out and win the next 2 rounds. That's the game we play, boys. Joey, there was a point where you claimed that aura had no factor in picking fights, but after seeing JDM cry, do you believe it changes certain things? I mean, maybe. Gary may cry for Disney movies, but he would never cry. Yeah, in the middle of a fight. Damn it, I should have put that in the tweet. Is it too late to delete it? Let me go delete this tweet. And I'll add it on there. All right. Unlike JDM, when he lost the first 2 rounds, he didn't go back to the corner and start crying. He made the adjustments that came back out and won the 3rd or 4th round. Gary may cry during Disney movies, but you would never catch him in the corner crying during a fight. You know, people are going to say, oh, but you'd catch him in the corner, all right. You'd never catch him crying during a fight. Yeah, I think that's good. Gary may cry during Disney movies, but you would never catch him crying during a fight. That's facts. There we go. I fixed it. Congrats on 50K. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You deserve 1 million subs. You're hilarious. You spit facts. And you got high quality equipment. I'm honored, bro. I'm honored. 50,000 subscribers. I'm waiting for the $50,000 PayPal dono. Any second now, that's going to come through. Who's more mentally weak, JDM or Leon Edwards? They're both pretty mentally weak. They're both pretty mentally weak. Someone make Max Holloway. Can someone make him fight Quinlan Salkill so I can watch Quinlan Salkill ragdoll him and embarrass him? JDM went from welterweight champion of the world to looking like an angry red toddler that can't control his emotions. He was like, bro, I don't know. Like, I just don't get it, man. How was that not bigger of a deal? How was that not bigger of a deal? Got to be JDM. Bro had his cornerman say, stop saying, ah. Yeah, he said, stop crying. He told him to stop fucking crying. Feel bad for JDM. He overachieved and now he will only fight top guys. He will never win another fight. Bro, I don't see him beating anyone right now. Who's he beating? Tell me right now, who is JDM beating? Man, I just don't know. Tell me who he's beating. Disney characters gave more emotional. Okay. Bilal should have beat JDM that night if he just wrestled him. Oh, I know. It might be a crazy take, but if JDM didn't get saved from Leon fight, he wouldn't have got schooled by Leon. Very possible. Very possible. People were picking JDM over Protez. How could you? How could you? Someone tell me. Damn, Matt needed Taporia's body was filthy. I just saw it in slow-mo. Disney characters give more emotional damage than Gary's opponents. That's true. So why do I have a feeling they're going to book Udos Medic versus Bilal? They may. Joey, looking at the top 5 lightweight, who does BJ beat? Probably no one. Congrats, Joey. Thank you. I don't think BJ beats anyone in the top 5 at lightweights right now. Even Quinlan Salkill would beat him, who's not even top 5. Who's not even top 5. Dead ass. Damn. Do you think Medic beats Bilal? Probably not. I would probably pick Bilal. You think Medic is going to finish him? I don't think Medic has any cardio at all. You think Medic has insane cardio? Bro, did you see the video of Max saying he's either fighting Connor or wants the title shot at 55 or 70? Or 70. Unbelievable. I mean, just unbelievable. I still can't believe we got to 50K finally. I've been looking at 50K since like 10K. I've been staring at that 50K. I've been staring down that 50K since 10K. That was the one that I cared about next after 10K. Can't believe I finally got there. On the month I go on vacation too. You deserve more than that 50K. I really want to get to 100K. 100K, I'll be excited as hell at 100K. That's the next goal. That's the next goal. Shout out Why can I not remember your YouTube name? Eli? I think it's Eli. Shout out to Eli for the $50 PayPal dono. Congrats on 50K from a former hater to a current enjoyer. Shout out to Eli. At one point, he was a hater. You know how many people have told me I used to be a hater? And now I love the channel because I actually listened and I was like, you know what? This guy ain't half bad. This guy ain't half bad. This guy, I thought he rubbed me the wrong way, but he was rubbing me the right way. We don't need to be locking horns anymore. Shout out to Eli. $50 PayPal bomb. That's legitimately insane to me. Like, it never ceases to amaze me. Legitimately. It's like, damn. Damn. Dropping your hard-earned money to support the channel. It's crazy. Whether it's $1, whether it's $50, whether it's the $2,000 dono we got earlier this year, which was crazy. Shout out to the One of Apes for that. Blows my mind. So thank you, Eli. I'm pretty sure that's your name in chat. And I really appreciate it. Yes, it is Eli. Okay, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to Steve for the $19.99. Joey, would you choose Quinlan Salkild to beat Charles or Armin? Do you think Ilya crushes Patty? Ilya smokes Patty. Ilya smokes Patty. And Quinlan Charles would be 50-50. I would favor Charles. So maybe 55-45 Charles. Does not beat Armin. Quinlan does not beat Armin. I don't think. But I would need to see more. Thank you for the $20, bro. So shout out to Eli. Shout out to Eli. And shout out to Steve. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, boys. Let me see something. Let me see something. Damn. Can't believe I've already been live for 2 hours. It's Quillen, my boy, like Peter Quill from Quillen. It's Quillen. I swear Chael's the biggest hater ever. His channel's completely dead. Nobody cares about what he thinks. Isn't that crazy? I told you guys that was happening years ago. Chael made a video. Chael ended his career when he made a video saying, I can't stop thinking about Connor blank, then proceeded to make 2 more videos about that. That is crazy. Joe, do you think the UFC matches Morales with? Surely not Ian. Can't kill Morales' hype yet. I hope JDM or Leon. I hope JDM or Leon is what I'm hoping for. I'd like to see him make fucking JDM cry. Shout out to Jeb for the $20 dono, whacked and stacked 50K. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, brother. For the $20, Jeb. I appreciate it, man. It's crazy. 50K. We made it to 50K. UFC scooping Jiri Paulo down our throats? I hope not. Did you watch Emru Magomedov? What card was he recently on? A PFL card? Somehow you clowns actually think Islam Gary had elite striking. MMA striking. MMA striking, you bum of a thing. You bum of a thing. I bet you loved Kobe now. Kobe's a bum of a thing. Kobe's a bum of a thing. If you could have face-to-face interview where you could say anything, who would you pick, McGregor or Dana? I can already see you starting off saying, Mr. McGregor, you're a therapist. Stand up and fight me. I'd probably go Connor, but maybe Dana. It'd be 50-50. It'd be 50-50. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, boys. I'll be right back. Be right back. Gotta pay. Sorry, I let my dog out real quick. 50K. Can you guys believe 50K? Did I mention 50K? 50K stream. 50K stream. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're going at least 2 hours. Hopefully at least 2.5. We should go 5, but I can't go 5 tonight. For a very specific reason. But nonetheless, congrats on the milestone. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I just heard about it. He's a solid. The fact you keep calling Islam an elite striker is insane. Dude, shut the fuck up. You've been whining about the same thing for 2 hours? We get it. You don't like Islam. We get it, bro. Move on. And he is an elite MMA striker, as takedown feints are very powerful to set up the striking and takedown threat. Make it difficult to put much power. Most anticipated fighter right now I look forward to watching is Islam. For me, it's thumbs up. Islam is an elite counter striker specifically. How do you grow a beard like you? I didn't really do anything specific. I just started growing it. That's it. I always wanted to grow a beard, but I just never did it. And then finally, I just stopped shaving my beard. And it just grew to this length. That's it. It's nice and long. You like how long it is? Long and hairy. Isn't he the only guy that KO'd Volk? There's 2 guys that KO'd Volk. Congrats on 50K. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gary would have beat Chimaev had he stayed at welterweight. That's for sure. That's for sure. I don't know about all that. Come on now. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he would. Maybe he wouldn't. It's hard to say for sure. Damn. Wouldn't it be nice if soon I had a massive viral video and boom, next thing you know, we're at 100K? I love it. Hamzat gassed in the last fight, though. He isn't as disciplined as Team Habib. He had a bad weight cut. It's obviously clear. And he still won the fight, I thought. So pretty clearly. Pretty clearly. It's kind of actually annoying that he exposed Sean Strickland in a striking match and doesn't get any credit for it. Call me crazy, but I can see Islam catching Pratas with a high kick. Pratas way shorter than Ian. I don't know if he's way shorter than Ian. A little bit. How would it be done if he moved up to welterweight? He would have been champion. Hamzat let us down by losing to Bummy Strickland when he could have won the fight if he actually gave a fuck. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is Hamzat's fault, but I thought he won still. Say what you will. Say what you will about it, but Islam is incredible. Dude beat Volk when no one had yet, and he KOs him. Dude, they acted like Volk got robbed in that fight. Remember Rogan was pushing that narrative afterwards as well? Unreal. Dude's still spamming the chat with dumb shit. Hey, bro, believe me, the narrative should be changed. Any other sport you celebrate wins following the rules. In football is celebrated wasting time is celebrated, etc. All sports the same. I don't even know what we're getting at there. No idea what we're getting at. No fucking clue. No clue. Hold on. If you made one high quality video, essay style video with music and lots of cuts, etc., you hit 100K. Yeah, but that's not my type of content. Lionel Rivera is literally a casual. That actually is not good for the channel. Unless I was doing that shit all the time. It's not good for the channel. Because I'm attracting an audience that doesn't like the content that I actually make. If we're being real. You know what I mean? Joey, is there a UFC fighter you want to interview the most? Do you do that kind of stuff? I wouldn't say there's one that I want to interview the most. I don't really care about that. interviewing fighters is not like something I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do this. Like, okay, if it happens, it happens. But on rare occasion, cool. But it's not something I'm like desperate to do or something. Congrats on 50K, Joe. Well deserved. Been sub since 15K. Not sure if there's a way to check. There is a way to check. There is a way to check, and I'm about to check, buddy. I'm about to find out. I'm about to find out the OGs that are around here. Okay, so 15K subs would have been. Let me take a look. It'd have been roughly January of 24. So that would have been 2 years ago, 8 months, correct? 2 years, 8 months. We'll say 2 years, 7 months. Just to give you, we'll say 2 years, we'll say 2.5 years. Just to give you a little bit of a grace period, okay? Just a little bit of a grace period, okay? So let's find out who's really been here, okay? Let's find out who's really been here, okay? Let's start off at 3 years. It will only let subscribers talk who've been here for 3 years. Let's start out with that. Let's see if there's anyone who's been here longer than 3 years. Anyone who has been here longer than 3 years or no? Anybody? Speak now or forever. Daniel said, I'm a lapdog. How long did you say you've been here for, Daniel? There you go. Look, you've been here for more than 3 years, bro. You've been here longer than that. American 1207. You always comment timestamps, right? I actually always click on them. Yeah. American. Look at that. 3 people here over 3 years. All right, let's see. Anyone over here over 3.5? Let's actually check. So 3 years would be 36 months. 42 months would be 3.5 years. 42 months. Let's take a look. Did it not change? Because it said 3 years again. Let me see. Make sure I hit it right. 42 months. Yeah. Anybody? I used to go by Steven Seagal, A-tier actor. I remember that. Damn. All right. All right. Then we confirm that. Let's go 2 years now. M from the beginning of the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Haxer. Thank you for being here since the beginning of the channel. How long you think? Now it's 2 years. Shout out Muggin. Shout out Yaband. Shout out Abiola. Shout out 3-time Connor. It changes the username, so there's some of you guys I might not recognize your username. Real ones remember dinosaur diarrhea. Facts. Real ones remember that. All right, so we got a decent amount of people. 2 year gang, R Diamond. All right, let's check out 1 year, and then we'll go back to anybody can talk. Who's been here for 1 year? Speak now, forever hold your silence. Forever hold your silence. Speak now. 1 year gang, stand up. 1 year gang. I feel it's got to be almost 2 years. I'm going to accidentally unsubbed at some point. Damn Shacks. 15 months for Fly Guy. Shout out Paul. Listen, guys, if anybody's watching this back later, leave a comment. Like, you can actually comment down below. I'm not talking about in the chat right now. People can leave a comment later. I always like to look back on these streams and see who was here. So if you're watching this, like, later tonight, tomorrow, whenever, 2 days from now, 3 days from now, leave a comment on this stream. And just say whatever you want. I mean, it doesn't matter. But I like sometimes like a year from now, I'll come back and look at the comments on this stream and see who was here. In the chat, obviously, too, the live chat is saved. I do look at that. But I'll also look at who actually commented on the physical re-upload of the stream as well. All right, anybody can talk now. Anybody can talk now. You bum of a thing. I'm still kind of new. I be smacking my phone while asleep and often fall asleep with YouTube on. Smacking your phone around. Okay. Shout out to Jeb again for the $20 PayPal dono. I greatly appreciate you. Appreciate you. Vapes is the one who made the PayPal dono on the map. He's the one that put it on the map. Okay. Nobody used to use the PayPal link until some people did. I usually don't get involved in the chat, but I'm always listening. Fair enough. One time you got a little bit overzealous when you got involved in the chat. Bro, I've been low-key watching your videos since Islam Dustin, but I don't know what YouTube account I had subbed on. Fair enough. Appreciate you nonetheless. Joey deserves 50K after these absolute banger videos. I'll be putting out some heat. Sometimes I'm like, am I getting too fired up? A few months old here, building the channel brick by brick. Are you going to make an Aspinall video soon? Sure. I'm a prospect. I subbed a few months ago. Unfortunately, I once unsubbed involuntarily. It doesn't matter. I appreciate you all. I was just curious. I was just curious how many OGs we had up in this. Islam Dustin was June of 24? Yeah, I think so. That's insane. You think Prime Gustafson beats Alex? Probably. I would say probably. Which is insane. I have a feeling they're going to announce 332 tomorrow, aren't they? Aren't they? And that's actually going to piss me off. I'm a 2-year-old subscriber. Discovered you during my night shift old job. Thank you. I love when you spew facts. Me too. Joey, did you ever see your channel get into this when you first started? I thought it was very possible. But 50K? 50K with all the clowns crying and whining, saying, oh, this guy's a contrarian, this guy's a beta. They're haters. They're haters. They didn't want to see me get here. But guess who's at 50K now? I mean, think about that. Tall, dark, handsome, 50K subscribers. I mean, 70% pick ratio. Does it get any better? Does it get any better? Beautiful, luscious beard, true alpha male. I mean, the haters are mad. They're seething. But guess what? 50,000 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you for supporting independent MMA media. Let's go. We finally got here. And we built a huge community, to be honest. I mean, this 50K is a lot of people's like 200K, if we're being real. So all the little beta boys, all the little soy boys, all the little crybabies, you can suck on that one, buddy. 50K, cry me a river. Seethe over it. Tom Aspinall had a clean bill of health. Unreal. Unreal. Contrarian. Joey's a contrarian. Ian Machado Gary fan club. Shout out to Noah for the $10 PayPal dono. Shout out to Noah. Making up for it one dono at a time. Appreciate you, Noah. I really do appreciate you, bro. Bro, you deserve way more. You're the only MMA who drops only facts. Thank you. Bro, I give you real analysis. That's the reality. That's the reality. I give you real analysis. I'm not bullshitting around. Y'all fuck with popcorn. I hate popcorn. I think Tom's injury was legit, but you're right about everything else. Clean bill of health. Joey, man, you're hella entertaining. Not going to lie. Some people think I'm boring. Joey's got no personality because I just act like myself. 70% pick ratio for 3 years is actually insane. It's not over 3 years. I don't know what it is over 3 years. Because I don't think I was making all my picks on Tapology over 3 years. But for this year, I'm at over 68%. Tall, dark, and handsome. And 50,000 subscribers on top of it. Does it get any better? Should I fake a couple donos right now? I mean, seriously. Every other MMA YouTuber does my head in besides you. I love you, even though you regurgitate. What do you mean by regurgitate? I feel a bit bad for Tom, honestly. Even though he's milking it a bit, he's missing the prime of his career. Lucky to be heavyweight. Yeah, he is missing the prime of his career. Please quit calling yourself dark. I am dark, bro. I am actually dark. You just can't tell, bro. That's like my legit skin color right there. The lighting's a little bit off. That's like my legit skin color right there. You can even see kind of where my watch is. I'm tall, dark, and handsome. And muscular. I mean, I understand why the haters are jealous. Tall, dark, handsome, muscular, lots of sex appeal, 50K subscribers, great community, chopping it up with the boys. I mean, made men left and right, $500 donations dropping left and right. Can't even read them quick enough. I'd be jealous of me too. 70% pick ratio. Come on now. Ian Machado Gary fan club. President. The betas are going to keep crying. They're going to keep crying because they want me to be wrong, but I just never am. That's the reality. Or very rarely, at least. And a luscious beard. And a luscious V. And a big old... Let me just stop. Anyway, hanging with the boys. They are jealous 100%. Congrats, Joey. Found your channel in August 2023, and your videos got me through my morning routine for all of college. Thanks for not being afraid to say what needs to be said. See you at the top. There's people seething over that, man. There's definitely at least like a dozen or more, probably more, but there's probably like 30 to 50 people here that hate the channel, and they're just listening to this and they're like, fuck this guy. They're just like, fuck this guy, man. Who's watching this guy? Who's a Joey fan? Who's part of Joey's community? Who's donating to this guy, man? Who's donating to this fucking guy, man? Anyway, ever since you hit 50K, you changed? Yeah, I changed this morning. But thank you, Nathan. Nah, but for real though, you're the only one who calls out the BS. Normal MMA YouTubers don't because they're scared of losing subs. They're all pussies, man. Every single one of them. There's like a social media hypnosis of just being a slave to the mob and a slave to the algorithm. And it's embarrassing. Nobody actually says what they really think. And then there are people who are saying what they think, but they only think what the mob thinks because they don't have an independent thought. There's nothing going on up there. They don't have any critical thinking skills. They don't have any media literacy. And they just want to be liked because they're fucking weak and insecure. That will never be me. Ever. See? If I was insecure, would I pick my nose on camera like that because it itches? I mean, that wasn't a deep pick. Come on now. But if I was an insecure man, would I be... Exactly. But I always call out the bullshit. The BS. Only clowns in this community? Yeah. I bet you there's plenty of haters out there. Dude, I still think Jones is one of the GOATs, and I think you can make the debate for Jones over Islam. Calm down, bro. You're still crying about that? Either Protez by KO or Islam by decision? Nah, it's going to be Islam by first round Darce choke. You know? Hold up. Wait a minute. Thank you, Noah, for another PayPal dono, bro. I greatly do appreciate it. Thank you for the $5 PayPal dono. Your channel has been getting me through some dark times. Please don't leave the MMA space anytime soon. This could be my last stream. You never know. This could be my last stream. The better question is who watches the UK beta boy? I don't know. He has people that like him. Fair enough to them. If they like him, they like him. Who cares? I don't care. I'm not going to hate on that. But there is people out there who are just insecure and pathetic and just straight up haters. Should Henry Cejudo be shunned from the MMA community if he loses to Dean the Influencer in a boxing? I don't give a fuck about Henry Cejudo. I don't give a fuck what he does. No, I'll have no stream to listen to back when I'm at work. You can't ever leave. You never know. You never know. Maybe if I get to 100K by the end of the year, I'll just be like, you know what? I've done everything. I've done everything I set out to achieve. I've done everything I've set out to achieve. I've done it. Baby, we done it. We did it. We did it. You're aware Chris Weidman wouldn't even be ranked in today's welterweight. He's no better than Mike Mallet. Weidman was a middleweight, bro. Weidman is a middleweight. So, Shax, you better retract that message quick, buddy. Nah, it's fine. We all make mistakes. Weidman's a bum anyway. You know what's crazy? Noah said you already achieved it. You broke the system. How crazy is it me getting to 50K and not pandering to all these fucking losers in the MMA space? I mean, it's just insane, man. It's literally insane. Like, imagine being like, damn, this dude doesn't pander to every popular opinion ever and he got 50K. I'm damn proud of it. Joey going to lay the gloves down at 100K. I'm officially retiring. I'll pull a Dean Thomas. I've rode this ship as far as I can go. I've rode this ship as far as I can go. Bro, no mercy. Is your entire gimmick just crying about Muslims now? It's actually getting old. Can you talk about something else? Can you talk about something else? Can you? Hold up a second. 100K Dana will gift you the title shot. Exactly. Hold on one second. These Muslims are taking our jobs. Like, it's just getting old, man. It's really getting old. You see Dean Thomas said he's going to corner Brady. I did see that. But there is a fake quote floating around out there, so just know that as well. Dead ass. I heard a rumor Anthony Smith is competing in September, October in the Dominican Republic again, so probably for game bread, and got permission to do so from a judge. That's pretty wild to me. Damn, I wonder if that's true. Where the hell did you hear that from? I'm retiring from Joey's chat. Islam gave this guy emotional damn. Dude, he's still crying about it. Mike Malott would slump out Chris Weidman if Malott weighed in at 170 and Weidman at 185. Now, Weidman would eye poke him multiple times. Weidman would eye poke him brutally. Can you guys all run up the likes, by the way? Can you guys run up the likes? I need this stream's staying up, man. Come on. I can't have an abysmal amount of likes. Getting really pathetic around here. I gave you guys damn near 2.5 hours of my time. Weidman is another bootlicker. Yeah, he is. And an eye poker. 7 times in one fight. Mike Malott would slump out Chris Weidman if Malott weighed in one. I already read that. Damn. I guess it's time to hit the old dusty trail anyway. Did you think Islam was a future champ on the come up like you did with Hamzat? I thought he was a future title contender, but I actually picked Charles over him. I was a little bit late to the party realizing like how elite he truly was. You know what I mean? But since he beat Charles, I don't think I've ever picked against him again. You were shadow banned, dude. Maybe the stream is shadow banned. I don't know. Dude said he would stream for 5 hours. I can't today. I just can't. I got some shit I got to do. And besides you being here complaining about Muslims for the last 2 fucking hours. Joey, thought on MMA rules being heavily against wrestlers and 2 buys for strikers, round system, all control. They're intentionally doing that shit. They're intentionally doing that shit. They're intentionally doing it. Ugh. Of course he's shadow banned. He's a puppet for Dagestan. You spitting bars now, buddy? You're at 50.2K already. I know. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Charles pulled off. Dude, Charles got legitimately embarrassed. Legit. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Pizza Guy, thank you for the $4.99. Are you excited for Movsar? Lerone versus Movsar was the most entertaining fight I've seen. I'm excited. I think Movsar is criminally underrated. I think he's criminally underrated. Like, I broke it down. The amount of finishes that his opponents have suffered prior to him are basically none. Hold up. Wait a minute. Before I read this, thank you, Pizza Guy, for the $4.99. Thank you, Pizza Guy, for the $4.99. Shout out to, I'm not going to say the name because it's hard for me to pronounce, but I'll say IV. I'll say IV. That's basically your name. Abbreviate it. Shout out to IV for the $100 PayPal dono. That's crazy. Let's just put this up. I'll just put the full message up. Damn, that screenshot's not good enough. I accidentally clipped something out. Okay, there we go. I'll put it up and read it. Browse gallery. All right, let me put this up for you boys. Shout out to IV for the $100 PayPal dono. Glad I found your channel, Joey. It's good to see you didn't sell out to the gambling companies. Facts. I couldn't do it. Could not do it at all. Nope. No, absolutely not. The Kalshi, FanDuel. What else is it? I forgot them, right? Damn, what is the other ones? Polymarket. Good Lord. Thank you, IV, for the $100 PayPal bomb. But yeah, I think the gambling shit is straight up scam. It's scammy, man. It's really scammy, and I can't stand it. And that's why the fights have gotten so bad. You know that, right? It's because they're making billions of dollars off these gambling companies. What do you think the UFC is getting paid to promote this? If they're offering someone, like just a random dude, like roughly $50K a year to promote this shit, what do you think they're offering the UFC? It's all just a way to separate people from their money. You need a Columbia sponsorship? Yeah. For sure. But yeah, if you whoever sent IV that sent this, if you want me to know your name in chat, just let me know in the next message or something, or just, either way. Thank you, IV, for the $100. Greatly appreciate it. The haters are gonna say I'm faking it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Non-gambling ads are tiresome. Non-stop gambling ads, I know, I'm tired of seeing them as well. Genuinely tired of seeing them as well. It's absolutely pathetic. more blatantly scripted because of it. The stories they put out about gambling are smoke and mirrors. Dude, what people don't realize, like all that Drake shit is all just an ad. They're like, Drake bet, blah, 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 on so-and-so. Drake bet this, Drake bet that. That's all to just get some transparency, right? Excuse me. Honestly, that's why I stopped watching MMA Puru. What, was he pushing gambling ads? I remember he was pushing gambling ads with DJ. Round system headbutts. Headbutt forbidden, bites forbidden, kicks on the ground. You know what's crazy? Everyone says ground knees to a ground opponent would do like the Dagestanis horribly, this and that. Bro, that would make them get more finishes. Just one reason, yeah, it was cringe. It's illegal to stall. They just never enforce it. That is true. I don't know. I could see Volk potshotting Mobstar for 5 rounds and keep it on the feet. I don't think so. I think Mobstar is going to push the pace on him, catch him with good shots. I think he's going to beat up Volk. Kyle only did Prize Picks. I know what Prize Picks is, but like you're saying it as if it's something else. Like I don't understand. Explain to me what you mean. Ran DraftKings. No way YouTube ran a DraftKings. Dude, it's sickening. It's genuinely sickening. It really is. It genuinely is. New gambling. I hate the game. Like if you could put me in office right now, the first thing I would do is I just say, nah, gambling's banned. Go to a casino. You can only go to a casino and gamble. Nope. No more online gambling. No more app gambling. I'm just sick of the shit. I'm starting a business. Apparently you don't need to register in Louisiana until you make $12,500 in 1 year. So fuck it. Fair enough. What kind of business you starting, bro? This week's cards bummy as hell. I agree. It is, man. It's okay. The main card's okay. But yeah, it's a bummy card. It's disappointing. Max is trash for promoting gambling on Kick. We were talking about it earlier. And in case people weren't here, Max Holloway is more cringe and unlikable than Ian Machado Gary. I'll die on that hill. Don't care. Happy birthday, Joey. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. So random. What are your top 5 most disliked fighters? I don't know. Chat can name them. Anyway, all those control positions are in fact very dangerous, but one getting dominated is protected by the rules. Okay. Ian gives Bo Nickel vibes. No, he does not. Not even close. Software entrepreneurship. What do you mean you don't have to register as a business? Is that what you're saying? Tom Aspinall, Conor McGregor, Max Holloway, Bo Nickel. Okay. Max or Chandler for King of Cringe? I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's probably Chandler. Thoughts on a weird situation with Vasil and the Chechens? You think it's Cope or something different? I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to it. I've been busy. Oh, wait. How could I forget Chandler? Yeah, Chandler's a bum. Chandler's a straight up bum of a thing. Pathetic and embarrassing. Aljo's annoying as hell, too. Like, Aljo has become super unlikable. Truly super unlikable. I've been said he got jumped. I've been said he got jumped and should have got signed by any UFC fighter would pull out. I mean, did he take any damage? Who knows if that shit's even true? Max cannot be saved after that face-off outfit he pulled against Conor, and then he dared ask for a title shot. I said it before. Max Holloway is more unlikable than Ian Machado Gary. Your favorite hate watcher? Thank you. Claudio. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. Aljo Def cringe, not active enough for how cringe he is. He's always thinking his opinion is more important than it actually is. You don't need to have an LLC until 12/5, and the costs are sort of nuts. Like $1,000 to do it right away without exposing your home address. Like $150 every 2 years to renew. Okay. righty. That's crazy. Do you really think Jiri and Costa will be on 332? Possible. It's the rumor. I hope not. Costa is on the last fight of his deal, so my guess is he has to sign a new deal. They might be able to find something else. It's hard to say for show. But I hope not. Hey, man, if it does, I might have to retire from the sport. I truly might have to retire right after hitting 50. Right after hitting 50. It'll be insane. Said, glad I found your channel, Joey. It's good to see you didn't sell out to the gambling companies. Right on. Thank you for the $100. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate it. That's facts. Everyone's sold out. I kind of get it. Everyone's sold out. I just want to see Carlos Ulberg's return. I want to see Ulberg versus Ank. There's nothing interesting about Max's personality. Damn, I thought the live chat would fucking hate me for my take on Max. Who are you picking, Van or Pantoja? I'm probably picking Van just because he's younger. Can't believe people actually think Costa deserves a shot after one ranked win. I know. Have Ank Alive do a quick turnaround for 332. I wouldn't mind that. But sure enough, even if he wasn't offered it, they'll say he turned it down. Sure enough. Thank you for you being you. Thank you. Have you ever been to a UFC card in person? Yes. 3 times. Stop saying Ilya Patty. Dude, Ilya smokes Patty bad. Vintage Costa's back. I like Max though. That's fair enough, pizza guy. That's fair enough. You can like him. I just think he's cringy, man. Tom Aspinall, Cyril Gahn, co-main Ilya Taporia, Paddy Pimblett, featured bout Alex Pereira, Josh Hokett, main card bout Max Holloway versus Quinlan Salkill, main card Morales Amosab. MSG? You hoping that for MSG, Nab? Bless you, thank you. Saw Max Holloway in Detroit. Was he wearing his kick outfit? To be honest, I feel bad for Aljo. UFC is fucking him. Dude, I find Aljo so annoying that I almost don't feel sorry for him. Thoughts on the year pulling out of the Noche card? What does this dude even do, bro? He's not a fighter. I've been saying that. I've been said that. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying. Feel bad for him, but it's annoying as hell. Who's UFC champ first, Canada or Japan? Canada already has GSP. I was saying that for MSJ. I figured, I mean, that card would be incredible. But who knows if Aspinall is going to, his pussy's going to be healed up by then. Who knows? Maybe it will be. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. It's hard to truly say. Look at how Aljo acts. Why do you think he gets that treatment? I know, but still, some of it's unfair. But he is super unlikable and annoying and cringy. And a hater, dude. He hates on Mavsar nonstop still, like years after he lost to him. I'd be completely fine if Costa getting a shot if Ank not clearly deserves. I think Navajo Sterling deserves it more than Costa. Ank needs to recover his belt. No one is on his level at light heavyweight, even Ulberg. I think he would smoke Pereira in a trilogy. I think he would. Pizza guy, thank you for the $4.99. Only fighters I hate are Colby Covington, Sean Strickland, Bryce Mitchell, and Josh Hokett. I mean, I don't blame you. They're all cringy as well. They're all cringy as hell, man. Colby's a bum, overrated, got overhyped for losing to Usman. Sean Strickland is overrated as hell for getting fluky wins and robberies. Bryce, I don't hate. I think Bryce is funny. I think he's dumb, but I think he's funny. I don't think he's malicious, though. Hokett, I just find cringe, but I like watching fight. Aljo's a doggy hater. He always hates on the Dagestan guy. You know why that is, right? He's trying to acquire the fans that hate him. I was at UFC 69 in Houston for the upset. What fight was that? Pizza guy basically hates all the MAGA clowns. Yeah, I don't blame him. If they had fought at 330, it'd been a fire. Then people would have said Islam. The other, if he fights Prates or Morales. Who are we talking about? Prates Morales? Yeah, dude. If they would have fought, and imagine Prates smoked Morales or Morales smoked Prates. It would have been sick. It would have been straight up sick, man. Thank you, Pizza Guy. 1947. Appreciate you again, buddy. What UFC fights have you been to, Joey? Jones, Glover, Masvidal Diaz, Overeem, Rosenstruck. Good times, good times, good times. I had fun. I thought about going to Gary Islam. Mavsar clearly won. Only had 2 minutes of control time in the third against Aljo in round 3, but Aljo controlling the ground while Mavsar back control. Dude, Mavsar clearly won in my opinion. I don't care about the Aljo fight. Every single card I've been to has been a straight up banger. You think Gene Silva will get a title shot if he beats Jair? Yes. And if Mavsar loses to Volk, Gene Silva chins Volk. You think Islam beats Morales? Yes. But Morales is fucking humongous. Joey, still won't forget you were a Chandler fan once upon a time. I know. I wanted him to come to UFC for a long time. I mean, I never claimed to like his personality, though. That's for sure. Never claimed to like his personality. Dude is a weirdo. Straight up weirdo. Oh, Aljo's smart. He was hated, so he began to slander a more hated group. Yeah, it's actually pathetic. Yeah, and the Philly card was garbage, too. Plus, I wanted to stream it. How do you think Islam deals with Morales' 79-inch reach? He struggled with Ian's 74-inch reach. Probably closes the distance and takes him down. Jones did Glover dirty. Dude, the way he wrenched those like shoulder cranks, elbow cranks, whatever the fuck you want to call them, was insane. Jones did. Yeah, every single Mavsar decision win in the UFC was a robbery according to unbiased MMA community. I know. By the way, they forget he almost fucking finished Lerone and Allen. They forget about that. They forget about that. I mean, it's like if they fought under Islam's card, the number one contender would have been clear because I can already tell people are going to complain about Islam ducking the other fighter. Oh, I know. And if he beats him, they're going to be like, well, that other guy, he's got to fight him. Dude, I want to see Shavkat Islam bad. Congrats on the 50K. You're hitting 100K before 2028. We'll see. How did you almost finish Lerone? Talk about a casual. We got a casual here. We got a crazy casual. Dude doesn't realize how you almost finished Lerone. Insane to me. Shavkat one-dimensional pass. I don't think he's one-dimensional. At all. But listen, boys. I have got to go. I will be back Sunday. Probably. Maybe tomorrow. But probably Sunday. So I need you guys to run up the likes on the stream and subscribe to the channel and not be a bum. I'm not a fan of Aljo, but it's good look that the UFC tried to get him to fight someone outside the top 10 and he turned it down. Yeah, it does suck that he turned it down. I wonder who it is. Maybe like Yusuf Zalal or something. Has no TV rights. They literally said he lost against Sterling, Allen, Lopez, Murphy. That is crazy. That is insane. Already tired, Fly by Night channel. Now I got to go do something. I got to go do something before it gets too late. Thanks, Joseph. Becoming a big fan. Been a breath of fresh air. Thank you. Goodbye. It was a fun stream. Enjoy the rest of the day. Again, congratulations on 50K. Listen, after I end it, if you guys want to, everyone go leave a comment on the stream itself. Because I like to come back and read the live chat, but also the comments as well. So if you're watching this replay, comment on it, by the way, as well. Make sure. Okay, it should be good. Yeah, it should go right up. You should be able to comment, basically, if you refresh it right after I end it. I wish I could go longer, but I just can't right now. Goodbye, you fly-by-night man, made man of a thing. Congrats on 50K. Joey, I love you, my brother. That's a little bit extreme, but thank you. Love you, too. We'll try to make up for it next week. We want you here longer. I know. Joey got to hit up his probational officer. That's true. That's true. That's what my ex-wife said. Okay. All right. Wish I could go a little bit longer. But listen, boys. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. I appreciate it. All right, boys. Remember, go comment on it afterwards. Refresh it. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for watching all the videos. Thank you for subscribing. Like the stream on your way out. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night. Adios.